Back at it again, and I've got two clips to show you guys today, and I really want to get your thoughts and your opinions on these two clips here, because you know what, I'm just gonna run them, play them I should say, and get your thoughts. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you are new. If you would like to help me out even further with this YouTube algorithm too, watch this video to the very end. Helps out tremendously. With that being said, let's dive in.
Back in 2013, when there was a government shutdown, FEMA had to furlough its non-essential staff right now. What potential impact would a government shutdown, as lawmakers have considerations about whether to fund the government, have on FEMA's ability to care for those in both Maui and in Florida?
I mean, we always want to take account to what our personnel are doing and how rents. A government shutdown does not impact our personnel that are funded through the Disaster Relief Fund, and so they're able to continue operating and supporting all of the immediate efforts and life-saving efforts that continue to go on. And we also, for our other staff, can designate our emergency essential personnel to support any life-saving efforts. And so we have plans in place, as we have gone through this before, on how we would staff our agency to continue to support those efforts.
If I can follow up about the critical needs assistance that was provided to those in Maui, $700 in payments to individuals there, given the cost of living in Hawaii, specifically in the Lahaina community. Is anything being done right now? Are there considerations or efforts being made to try to raise that cap, that $700 figure for those who are there?
Yeah, the $700 figure of critical needs assistance is really just that amount of funding for some of the very immediate needs that individuals have. Every year, the main part of our assistance, which is our individual and household program, adjusts annually based on inflation. This year it's $41,000 of a cap that individuals can get. That will get raised after the fiscal year. I don't know what that number is yet, but we do adjust that main portion of the funding that goes to individuals annually based on inflation.
So 700 is it for now, and then they can pursue those other monies going forward. But if people have run through that money right now, they're on their own until they get access to the further assistance coming.
Yeah, and we already have, I think it was 12,000 individuals that registered for assistance in Maui, and somewhere over $15 million that's out on the street. That number could be higher right now from that other program.
There's still a lot of questions among officials in Maui and Lahaina and across Hawaii about who was in charge in the hours as the fires burned and then the hours after. You're a veteran local emergency management official, state emergency management official now at the federal level. How do you assess how officials there responded? Are there lessons to be learned perhaps for other communities? And is your agency prepared to work with congressional Republicans if they launch investigations as they say they will?
Again, I was not there during the response, and so I would be out of line to assess how they responded during the time, because I did not experience what they were experiencing.
I'm gonna run that back.
Lahaina and across Hawaii about who was in charge in the hours as the fires burned and then the hours after. You're a veteran local emergency management official, state emergency management official now at the federal level. How do you assess how officials there responded? Are there lessons to be learned perhaps for other communities? And is your agency prepared to work with congressional Republicans if they launch investigations as they say they will?
Again, I was not there during the response, and so I would be out of line to assess how they responded during the time, because I did not experience what they were experiencing. What the federal government does is we come in and we support their efforts, and that's exactly what we did, and we will continue to support their recovery and their rebuilding efforts as they move forward.
Were you being properly briefed by FEMA authorities in Hawaii that would have been working with those officials?
What I was briefed on throughout the time is my regional administrator, Bob Fenton, happened to be in Oahu for another meeting, and he was engaging with the team and giving us updates as to the spread of the fire and what the population happened to be in. I was briefed on throughout the time as my regional administrator, Bob Fenton, happened to be in Oahu for another meeting, and he was engaging with the team and giving us updates as to the spread of the fire and what the population was impacted and what the potential federal resources would be needed to come help support the initial response and in the ongoing recovery efforts.
And if congressional Republicans want you or other agency officials to testify about what went on in Hawaii,
I'm happy to testify on what the federal role was in this process.
Happen to be in Hawaii? Just happened. Just happened, just coincidence, Joe Biden had said it already before, too. Was already there. I don't know, I'm not a big conspiracy theorist, but conspiracy theorists have been proven right a lot recently. A whole lot recently. And they were already there, just coincidentally. And she couldn't answer the question on their response. I don't know. I just find it a little strange. Maybe I'm digging a little too much. Y'all let me know. Be honest with me. It's all right. Am I just digging a little too much? Y'all let me know. Am I reading a little too much between the lines? Y'all talk to me now. It's all right if you disagree with me. That's fine. I don't want to live in an echo chamber anyway where y'all just repeat everything that I say back to you. If you disagree, let me know. How you feeling? Talk to me in the comment section. Let me know. I'm really interested to hear y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on what was just said right there. Let me know. But also, I've got this other clip that I want to show you guys. And, yeah, what a dumpster fire, man. What?
When Jill and I visited Maui last week, we saw firsthand the magnitude of the loss. Your lives have been dramatically changed. If anybody in Maui is listening, you've lost everything. I mean, they lost everything. And we're doing everything we can to move heaven and earth to help you recover, rebuild, and return to your lives. We've already have dedicated $24 million to removal of hazardous material left behind in the fire's wake. There's pollution that is in that material. A lot of that you just can't go in and take bulldozers and clear it all out. You got to take the bad stuff out. You got to take out the polluted, dangerous stuff. And once we've done that, we'll be able to remove all the debris. But it's going to be frustrating as the devil for people. They say, why can't I go back? Storm's over. Why can't I go back and look and see if I can find that wedding ring, or why I can find that album? Can't find that thing that I've lost in the house. It's really tough. Really, really tough. I didn't do anything like that, but lightning struck my house. We had to be out of that house for about 7 months while it was repaired because so much damage was done to the house and half the house almost collapsed. And you wonder what's going to happen. We've already dedicated $400 million to pay for the debris removal. Once we get the toxic stuff out, to take all the removal, and the federal government's going to pay.
What toxic stuff is he talking about? Y'all let me know. Like, what's all this toxic stuff that he's mentioning that has to be removed first before people are allowed back in? Hey, don't call me no conspiracy theorist, but I don't know. I'm just saying, a fire is a fire is a fire. If it's just a fire, you just picking up ashes and stuff. That's basically it. Yeah, of course you got some batteries here or there, but for the most part, it's not. And from my understanding, it's not mass widespread, all types of, melted batteries everywhere. I'm just saying, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's definitely maybe there is something toxic that's there, that I'm not aware of. When you burn these certain types of trees, it creates a chemical reaction and it leaves behind, this certain substance that's toxic and whatever. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Talk to me, please. Anybody.
Pay for that. The state is not paying for that. And we're going to dedicate more if necessary. But I want to be clear with the people of Maui about what to expect. The work we're doing is going to take time, in some cases a long time. We're going to do it in a way to make sure we're respectful to the wishes and the traditions of the people of Hawaii as well. The process of removing hazardous material and cleaning the environmental damage means folks can't get back in the area right away. The start of school has been disrupted. It's painful. I get it. What can I tell you? The one thing I can tell you is that we're going to be with you every step of the way. We're not walking away. When Jill and I visited, we were struck by the absolute courage of the people there. People who lost loved ones, lost everything. People are just trying to find out whether the ones they lost. Are they gone? Are they dead? Are they missing? Or are they just not accountable? Where are they? They've lost everything. Everywhere we turned, we saw and felt the aloha spirit. Neighbors helping neighbors. I mean, I know this sounds kind of corny, but it's true. It's true. Everybody's reaching out, trying to help the other guy. Turning pain into purpose and keeping the faith. I've directed my administration to continue working with urgency and focus to help the people of Maui on their journey of recovery and healing. And we're going to make sure you are healed and you're in better shape than before. I said when I was on the island last week, we're not leaving until the job's done. And we'll be there as long as it takes.
I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just doing a little too much digging, reading a little too much between the lines. But I watched these two videos and I was just like, that's weird. You know, maybe it's absolutely nothing. Or maybe it's everything. Maybe there's a lot more behind this that they don't want us to know. Maybe. I've heard stories of lots of kids gone, missing, disappeared, vanished almost. Maybe, just maybe. Unfortunately, they were, pine boxed in a terrible tragedy. Or maybe something else more sinister happened. I don't know. I really don't. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling in the comment section, though. Talk to me. I just found those two instances a little strange. Him talking about something toxic. Maybe there is. I don't know. Like I said before, very well could be. I just found it strange. Never heard of that before. Oh, we got to clear out all the toxic stuff before anybody's allowed back in. But they lived here immediately before. The only thing that changed was just there was fire. Like, yeah, I understand fire makes things melt. Maybe it could cause some type of chemical reaction with something. I don't know. But last time I checked, I didn't think fire would make, anything and everything toxic. Or maybe they're covering up something. Getting rid of some of the evidence of some things. I don't know. I really don't. Y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section, please. Comment below. I need answers. I need a whole lot of answers, y'all. And like I said, maybe I'm completely wrong on this one. Maybe I'm just bat poop crazy, Yeah, I'm not gonna say the actual word. Maybe. I am completely open to that. I am very well aware that this could literally be absolutely nothing. This could be run of the mill. I'm aware of that. I don't want to sit here and, make this claim that, oh yeah, it's gotta be, this conspiracy. I'm not saying that. I want to make that clear. This could literally be nothing. Or, like I said, it could be everything. Y'all let me know. Which one do you think it is? Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.